Hello, Bobbleheads, MySkirm here, and welcome back to Let's All Play. As you can see, I'm hanging out down here in the peanut butter. Oh no!
Nothing.
Wrong PBG. I didn't say that. Maybe I'll cut that out. Maybe I won't cut that out. Who knows? Hanging out here in the Phoenix Brothers gaming dungeon or whatever, in their lair, and I've got a new friend who's gonna build some stuff.
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm ready.
Mr. Spears.
How are you doing, sir?
I am quite good, and you know, honestly, I didn't look up what your channel. It's TBH.
DTH.
What is your DTH?
DTH, then Joe.
DTH Joe. What is DTH for? I didn't look up what that means. And
It stands for Defend the House, which is actually a separate YouTube channel. I actually make gaming reviews on their channel.
oh, you have a whole
Separately.
review channel.
Yeah, it's someone else's channel, but they brought me in. I've known them for a few years, and they basically just like my accent, so they use me for my
you're
voice.
their token British guy.
Yeah, they wanted a British voice in it. So yeah, they brought me in, and then I started doing it before my main channel. And then I was like, you know what? I like making YouTube videos, and so I was like, let's make my own. And that's
Cool.
it. Very extensive backstory, I know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that. I was kind of wondering where the prefix came from. That makes a lot of sense now. But yeah, just Joe for our purposes is probably good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could call you Defend the House, Defend that house, whatever.
Defend that house.
But yeah, so you're here obviously to do this sort of thing, build something.
Yes.
Where are you gonna build it? Where should we go?
Okay.
Mr.
I'll
Freeman,
show
you
sir.
lead the way.
Yeah, this Minecraft skin, I didn't even know this. As I said to you before we start recording, I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. So this is like 2008 skin I'm gonna go with. It's been a while, but I'm
It's
looking
been a
forward
while.
to it has been a while. Oh. But I'm looking forward to this. Actually, when you were doing your introduction and I actually thought you saw something in my hand, but I don't think you did. So this is the area I'm gonna build in, and what I'm holding in my hand, as you might notice, is a block of TNT.
Oh.
Now, I, as I said, haven't played Minecraft in a while, so my creativity wasn't really flowing when you were like, choose something to build. But what I did want to do is kind of embody my avatar, which, if you've seen, is a blue house. But I didn't think it'd be a very difficult building a blue house, even for my lack of Minecraft skills. I think it'd be quite easy. So I thought I'd do something a bit different, and I'm still going to build the house. I plan to build the house in 3 dimensions, but I thought maybe I'll do something a bit different, make it a bit scenic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a kind of fiery crater to place it in, just to spice it up, you know, make it a bit more interesting. I'm going to do my best to be careful with this TNT and not crash the server or do any damage to nearby objects. So maybe we'll do a few controlled detonations. But I thought it might make it interesting. So I haven't done this in a long time. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make a nice little pillar. And God, I hope this doesn't. I hope they haven't like buffed the TNT since I last played, and there's going to be like a oh sir, we're stuck in this tube together.
Oh.
This is very close.
I was trying to get a good shot. I'm not.
Oh, now we're going to make it 2 pillars.
Uh-oh.
You forced my hand, sir. But hopefully, as I was saying, they haven't buffed it, and this isn't going to be like a nuke.
No, it's
I really don't want to blow up your castle. That would be like, oh, thanks for having the show. Oh yeah, sorry about blowing up your castle.
Honestly, that would be pretty fitting, I think.
So yeah, I want to make a reasonable crater, kind of dot it with fire. I've got some netherrack ready in my inventory, so I have a little fire, and then kind of create my house in the middle. Not really much purpose to it, but I do like blowing up stuff, so I thought.
No, that sounds like my kind of build. Just like a big fucking explosion for no real reason. And then
Yes.
a house a
get
really
me.
simple house that's perfect.
Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna set off.
Let me get a good vantage. Yeah.
Maybe the only detonation, maybe one of a few detonations. But let's see what this
See
results
what happens.
in. Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, go for it.
Actually, no, I need a redstone, don't I? Anticlimactic. 1 second.
Or you could use a flint and steel.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Is that good? Yeah. Okay.
Ah, there you go.
Oh god, I pressed inventory.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Not bad.
That's a good start.
It's a good start. It's gonna need
here.
a few more.
Yeah. Oh god, I fell in. Oh jeez. Oh,
You're right, sir.
I'll make one. Where should I make one here?
I think maybe 3 times the size of that would probably be enough to fit my house in.
Okay, well, I'll try and connect. I'll make like a close-ish one right here.
Yeah, I'll do the same right here. Huh. All right, get. I don't know how deep I'm going. Hopefully I don't. Okay, here we go.
I think I went approximately the same depth, but as viewers will know, I'm not really a big fan of counting or doing,
I know what you mean.
Carefully doing things. It's not my style.
Okay, you ready? Let's do synchronized detonation.
Where was the flint and steel? You'd think I'd know that after all this time.
I have no idea either. I'll browse for you. Let's have a look.
Come on. Oh no, I'm an idiot.
Oh, wait, I found it. It's under tools.
It's under tools? I was looking under tools. Oh, I was looking under tools like a moron. That's a problem. There we go. Okay. Ready?
1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
Uh,
Free flight going on.
on 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Wait, you don't go. Okay, there you go. It's beautiful. Oh my god!
Oh no, they're launching. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Are we good? Yeah.
Yeah, that worked out. Oh, there's water and lava down there. Look at this.
Where is it?
Look at this.
Oh, where?
Oh, just kidding. There's poorly loaded chunks down there is what I meant.
Oh, right, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so we should expand it.
I think it would look good if it was right. I was thinking maybe it was just kind of floating above the crater, but I think it'd be kind of cool if it's inside it. Like people are like, "What's this giant hole in the floor?" And they look down and go, "Oh, it's a strange blue house."
Some guy's house.
Yeah, floating in the air. Okay, I think we're nearly good to go.
Oh, you think you're good? No more explosions?
Oh, there's always more, sir. So clean the debris there.
Well, and I'll take out like this wall.
Oh, so I apologize for any large slurps of water or maybe even panting because it's a very hot day in England right now. I'm not sure if you know, but we're going through a pretty horrible heat wave.
I didn't know that actually, and I have heard. I don't know very much about England, I will say, but I've heard that it's uncommon to have like air conditioning over there. Yeah. And so how hot is heat wave for you guys?
I think it's about 27 to 30 centigrade, which is for you guys. Oh god! I think like 80 for you guys, maybe. Oh my god, a silverfish down there. Okay. Watch out! God, I hate.
Well, we're invincible. We're good.
That is good. That's true, but they're pests.
Oh, there we go.
So yeah, I think it's like 80 something for you. I don't know. I could be completely wrong because I have no idea what the conversion rates are for Fahrenheit.
That sounds approximately right. I have no rightful idea, but that's pretty hot.
Yeah, and it's not like a nice dry heat like you would have in a nice place. It's humid and uncomfortable. But no moaning in this episode because us Brits like to complain about our rain and stuff. So can't really please us though. We like to complain about stuff.
The weather always sucks no matter what happens.
Yeah, that's the British attitude. All right. I like this. This is entertaining.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool little thing here. Try and clean this up a little bit.
As I said, last time I played Minecraft, which was a few years ago, I had such a terrible PC that I never really got to view a TNT explosion properly. That's how poor it was.
Well,
I kind of had to.
Kind of a depressing way to play Minecraft.
Yeah, it is a bit. It was kind of like watch the 2 frames per second kind of slideshow out. This is great. What a spectacle! This is Michael Bay stuff. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, this is a way to build stuff. This is what I should do on my Minecraft series I'm doing right now. I should just make as much TNT as possible and just.
Yeah, let the explosions do the work for you.
I was hoping this floor would go away. How thick is this? Oh.
We're almost there, I think.
Yeah, I just want to get rid of this little...
Stare this TNT in the face as it explodes to show that I'm in control. Oh, Jesus.
Show the TNT who's boss.
Yeah. Okay. Good down.
There we go. That's more like it.
Oh. And... Nice. Okay, we're almost there. I'm liking it. A lot. Get down. There you go. almost quite therapeutic, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Make a huge freaking hole in the
You
earth.
see, I have no idea where to put the redstone. On top of it, look at this TNT bar.
Yeah, on top of it, I don't ever use. I just put it everywhere.
No. Minecraft fans around the world are
Yeah,
screaming.
I got you.
Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. Hardcore fan. I'm like an old man. I played this back in the day. I played this before. Oh, this is good. This is
It's a pretty good hole we got going on here.
Yeah, and now I've got blue wool. Let's see. This looks like a pretty good color. A pretty good color compared to my logo. And I want to do it in 3 dimensions, which is, oh look, there's a little Enderman who's not happy down there.
Sorry, did we explode your home, Enderman?
He's got a grass block. Oh, well, oh, Jesus.
Oh gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh no, that was the same one. I'm just stupid.
So if I could, like, let's have a look. Well, you said that you didn't like exact numbers, so this build is probably going to go downhill from here on out.
Well, I'll leave you. You can make the house however you like. I couldn't pass up making a giant hole in the ground with TNT,
Oh, yeah.
but
You did good.
you can
Like
do
doing
it. Do this however you like to build.
Okay, I'm going to need to make a base, so I'm going to see how far from the wall I make. Sure. Or do I want it bigger? Do I want more explosions? I'm not sure. Okay, before we move on to the house construction, should we move on to one ginormous explosion? Should we just go?
Yeah,
Careful.
sure. Yeah.
Not
No,
too
yeah.
fast.
Like, do you want to make it deeper or wider?
Both.
Oh, okay.
So thinking over here. I'm just gonna go a bit kind of crazy,
Oh.
just to be safe, because this looks like it's quite a small hole, and I don't want to make the house too small. I could probably fit it in there quite comfortably, but I'm just making up excuses to blow stuff up.
Sounds good. Well, here, I'm gonna go expand it this way then.
And here we go. So how are you finding your first few months of being a YouTube creator, eh?
It's hard. I mean, doing all the stuff that I didn't used to have to do when I was just in videos, editing and everything, has
Yeah.
been tough. I have absolutely no prior production experience, and I'm sure it comes through in my videos. In terms of like knowing how to edit, knowing what looks good, knowing how to make the sound.
Well, personally,
Good,
I think your videos are kind of pretty good for how long you've been going, actually. I was really surprised when I popped over to check your channel to see the quality of it. I mean, you're doing pretty good, man.
Yeah, well, I've definitely been trying. I get a lot of comments still of like, my voice is too quiet, the game is too loud. I make a lot of those sort of beginner mistakes, but
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort in, and I've spent a lot of time around some really great guys, other YouTubers. So I tried, whenever I was around like Syndigo and Markiplier and all the people I've been lucky enough to hang out with, I try and learn pretty much everything they have to offer. I try to. So, not saying I'm trained by them, but
Yeah.
if anything's wrong or bad in my videos, it's probably their fault. Just saying.
No, there's so much to learn and pick up as you're going through. Sound management has been difficult. I haven't been going for long. I started in September of last year, so I haven't even hit a year on YouTube yet. And still definitely there's so much to learn, and you definitely take it for granted when you check out other people's YouTube channels, and you just don't realize how much work and effort goes into.
Yeah. Well, and I really appreciate people who have like their own offices and studios now, because my desk is in my bedroom.
Yeah,
so
me too.
like I can't record too early or too late because my wife sleeps in here. And,
Yeah.
It's like I can. It would be so much easier to do this if I could have like a sound booth where it was quiet all the time, set up, and I could have I didn't have to tear down my green screen that's held together by rubber bands, binder clips.
I just take it down
and-
every night.
Oh yeah, it's in the middle of the room behind me right now. If you watch some of my older videos, you'll see that the backdrop behind me is like a dresser and my bed. So
Yeah.
the green, I'm recording in exactly the same spot. So the green screen is sort of just like taking up the entire center of the room, and you have to navigate awkwardly around it to get from the door to the bed, and so I have to take it down every day and like wind it all up, and it would be nice if I didn't have to do all that stuff, but it's not that bad. It could be worse.
One day, sir. One day.
So what? I mean, obviously, I knew Markiplier as a friend, and that was kind of my entree. What got you into YouTube? Because it is kind of an obscure thing.
Hey, so I'll try to do the short version because it's kind of a long story, but I've just kind of been into YouTube for a long time, like since 2008, I'd say. Maybe the 7 might be pushing it. 2008. I'm kind of a big movie and TV guy, so when I kind of discovered YouTube was a platform where people could kind of independently upload creative stuff outside of like Family Guy clips and Kittens Falling Over, which was the thing back in 2007. I kind of got a bit hooked, to be honest with you. I like binge watching stuff. I mean, Netflix is the worst, but
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I discovered like a single channel, I would just spend like days watching it, and I kind of just very casually went on it every day, pretty much for the last 5 or 6 years. And I have tried to kind of start up YouTube channels over the year. But, you know, I was a young guy. I was like 16, 17 when I started, so you know how it is when you see younger guys going around YouTube. There's stuff that you don't quite get, and I never really took off on YouTube, like 200 subscribers. But as I said to you, this year the guys from Defend the House wanted me to make gaming reviews, and that was the first time I'd ever published anything to an audience over like 200 people, and it's a very different experience. Kind of scary, but it was exciting, and I just was like, you know what, I really want to do this. And I just kind of finished university, and I'm like, well, I got free time, so let's invest it in something that I've kind of been enjoying for the last 7 years, and actually do the other side of it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Do the creator side of it. I'm loving it. It's been great.
Yeah, that's cool. I know exactly how you feel about Netflix for sure. It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, it is dangerous. You will lose days.
Well, I'm not exactly sure if this is gonna work because I'm kind of a imbecile when it comes to this stuff, but I think I've set up a
I think so.
Simultaneous detonation thing here.
It looks beautiful, man.
So if you want to do the honors, if you just place a redstone torch sort of at the end here, you can see if you're ready. Do you think we're good?
Yep. It's plummeted. Yeah. Oh, this is great.
See if this is gonna work. I don't know. This might not do anything. I might have to.
Yeah. Just all fizzles out. What's it? Right click. Here we go.
Oh. Oh, there's a limit on how far redstone turns.
Are they gonna change? Oh, I think it's worked.
Oh, hey, it worked. All right.
Watch out.
All right. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
It worked perfectly.
That was absolutely stunning. Good space as well. Do a bit more debris maintenance. Get rid of some of these cubes, and I think I'm ready to start constructing this house. Oh, you lost me.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You lose me for a second.
I think either my Skype or my headphones crapped out on me for a second there, but I can still hear you.
Okay, good. Oh, hello, lone block over here. Watch me fail to light this again. Why am I not using a flint and steel? I don't know why I'm still messing around. Here we go. How do I get... Okay. So here's a question. Going back a few years, how was it... Oh, there you go. Well, how was it like... What was it like having a friend kind of become successful over YouTube? Because I've always wondered if my YouTube channel ever took off, how my friends would kind of react or how it would kind of affect them.
It was honestly, it was kind of strange. I mean, because it was really quiet. Mark started off, and I wasn't on YouTube with him for a long time actually, but I did some of his live streams just for fun.
Yeah.
We both were into gaming, and it started off small, and it was sort of his just like he oh. Okay, I thought I had a tornado warning. It's just a flood thing. My
Jesus.
phone was, yeah.
Wow.
There's a storm going on here. Oh, come on. Just.
Oh my God, what is that? That sounds terrifying. Are you alright?
God. Okay, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, cell phone. Let's not do that anymore. Okay. Jesus, sorry. Yeah, there's a storm here. I'm fine though. It's just just a flood warning. I'm on the second floor, so it's not gonna flood
Okay.
here. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was sort of just like for fun. I didn't even understand when he started that he was going to make like a living out of it, and I don't know if he did either. I mean, when we roomed together in college, we were roommates our freshman year. He was really into World of Warcraft, and he would, he would go on raids like, I don't know, like 4 days a week for like 12 hours a day. Like, it was just like a lifestyle sort of thing. And so YouTube, I thought, was just sort of another thing he was doing for fun. But when he started to get really famous after a while, and what was really weird was when I was just doing videos for fun with him. Oh, there's a storm here too.
Yeah.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
When I was just doing videos like the first Drunk Minecraft stuff, we came up with that idea at a bar and just did it for fun. And then I started to get fans and people followed me on Twitter. It was really...
That's what I was literally just about to ask. Like, did it affect you?
It was a really strange experience, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it's cool to have people who think that I'm funny or whatever. This is just how I always play games, so it doesn't feel that different for me to do it. But it was definitely strange. It was, I don't know. I didn't understand how he was getting money from it, and obviously I understand now how it all works. But it's a strange thing. It's definitely a strange phenomena of the modern world. Making a living on YouTube sort of situation.
So what was like, you might have said it in your first vlog, but what was the like pinnacle thing that was like, all right, maybe I should start doing this myself?
Well, I mean, obviously it's every person's, not every person, okay, that's an absolute lie. I think it's at some point in every video game player's life, and especially for like hardcore gamers, you have that moment where you're like, man, if I could find a way to just play video games and like make money.
Yeah.
And that would be like my life. Like a video game tester or like a designer, like everyone who games, I think, has that moment at some point in their life. And I was always interested in like how I could make that happen for myself. But the big thing for me that really pushed it over the edge was the charity streams, live streams that we do.
Yeah.
The amount of fun and money that we were able to raise just by doing something that we would have already been doing anyway, just playing games for fun.
Yeah.
And just because the community that was created around the YouTube channel blew me away. I mean, because it's easy to do like a March of Dimes, and but you always feel like you could do better. I don't know. I always did charity stuff like that and felt like I feel like there's a more effective way to raise money, like. Because these people that I'm begging for money for, my family and my friends on the internet, like, they all have their own places where they like to donate for charity and whatever. But the community on the YouTube channel is so, I don't know, it gets so intense about that sort of thing. And I haven't done one yet. I have a charity live stream coming up. So we'll see how the people in my community, which I guess is mostly people from Mark's channel anyway, but we'll see how they do with the charity stream. But it just blew me away, like how willing people were to just come and donate and just to watch Mark and friends play games. And I don't know, that was a thing for me. It was crazy. And I feel like there are a lot of people who would donate, but the only sort of charities that exist in a lot of places are like 5K runs or and I would never do a 5K, and I'm happy to donate to charity, but I'm just not the kind of person who enjoys that. But I would happily watch some kind of video game thing or play some kind of video game thing and donate money. So that was a long and pointless spiel, but
no.
Hopefully that made sense a little bit.
No, I know
that's
what
the
you
thing
mean.
for me.
I think like one of the most impressive things that's happened in the game community over the last I don't want to make an estimation, but it's been a few years, and then it's really impressive what people like Mark and Felix have managed to do with their, let's say I don't want to say power, but their YouTube community, if you know what I mean. The amount of money they managed to raise, the amount of stuff they managed to give back, and I think it puts a good image, on the game community towards people who think that people just sit around playing video games and making more money than they should do. And yeah, I really enjoy the fact that people like Mark and Felix put the time and yourself put the time into raising money and putting this, I guess, entertainment to good use, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty cool relationship between sort of fans and YouTubers, and when everyone gets together like that in a live stream and tries to raise money for charity and do the whole thing, it's really interesting. And I feel like there's YouTube, you know, the whole being a Let's Player might not be around forever. At some point,
definitely.
people are going to get tired of it, or you know, circumstances are going to change, and it's going to whatever's going to happen. But the fundraising geared towards gamers in that sort of way, I feel like is a thing that is going to be really great for the future, because that's, like I said, you know, like the kind of people that would donate on a charity live stream where you're playing Minecraft or something are probably also the kind of people who really would have no interest in like doing a run for charity or selling candy bars on the street. You know, like it's nice to have something other than the sort of classic ways of fundraising.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I think that's one done.
Yeah, so are you gonna make it straight across and make the other side like the same?
Yeah. To begin with, I was tempted to copy Phoenix Brothers and just do like a 2-dimensional one, but I thought that wouldn't be very time consuming, and I thought I'd put make it a little bit different. You don't want 2 episodes in a row where they're doing similar things. But if you would like I'm going to set you a task.
Okay.
Your task is to, I think, putting like netherrack around the perimeter and lighting it on fire with the flint and steel, and some down in the pit to make it kind of look like just a bit more destructive, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Let's see if I can figure out how to make this 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional.
There it is.
And also, do you know Wade? Is Wade an old friend, or is he from YouTube?
He's actually just friends with Mark. I met Wade before either of us were on YouTube, really. And he was friends with Mark in high school. Wait a sec. Is this made out of wool?
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
I'm gonna have to be really careful with this netherrack placement.
If it goes wrong, it will make for a hilarious video.
Here, I'll try and I don't know. I don't even know. I'll try and be careful, I guess.
We'll see. It'll make it interesting.
Wow, this goes way the hell down here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. 1, 2. Oh my god, I'm getting sweat on. See, I was just wondering because Wade was obviously much quicker to pick up kind of doing YouTube than yourself. So I was just wondering, that's where the initial question came from. Because it seemed like you were in Mark's videos a lot, but you hadn't done your own stuff, and Wade had. So I was just wondering why you hadn't picked it up yourself.
No, Wade, I think, had the right idea. I wish I would have got in earlier.
Yeah.
I had a job at the time. I was working like a full-time job sort of thing, and I didn't think I had time to really do it. And for a long time, I didn't really have a computer that could have done it. it wasn't a bad computer, but I built it as cheaply as I could. And so I spent, I think, $300 or $400 on it. I don't remember. And it was, it could sort of just barely run Minecraft. And so I didn't really have a rig that I could do it with. And I didn't catch on, but I've wanted to. I just didn't think I could. Who knows?
Well, looks like you were wrong, sir. It's going pretty well so far. Do you watch a lot of YouTube?
I used to watch a ton, just like hours and hours a day. Now I
know that.
I got married at the end of last month.
Yeah.
So with all that going on, I had substantially less time. So I haven't watched my usual guys in a while, but I watch a variety of things. And honestly, now that I'm doing it sort of full time, I sort of watch YouTubers to see like what I should do.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
see what they're doing that works. If they have any cool ideas, like I watched like Jacksepticeye.
I love
been
Jack,
lucky enough to record with him a few times, and I've watched his comment sections are one thing that blew me away. He responds to like every comment that he gives.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
He
that-
actually, sorry to interrupt, but just on the topic of Jack,
No, go for it.
I subscribed to him when he was at 30k, and he was always really good to respond to my comments. But I commented on one of his videos the other day, and he was like, "Glad to see you're still around," which he's at now at 700k. So I was not to belittle him and say that he wasn't going to recognize me, but I just have never seen a YouTuber before who he's exploded since I subscribed. But I commented, and through the thousands of comments, he still managed to find my comment and be like, he recognized me for it, which is pretty surprising. I haven't seen that in a big YouTube in a long while. So thumbs up to Jack.
Yeah, no, that's the thing too. Part of what my whole mission about the YouTube channel is, I want to have a really good relationship with my subscribers, because the whole point is I want to do charity fundraising, and I want it to be sort of a community. So he just is unbelievably good at that. It blows me away how much he stays in contact with people, and I was talking to him during one of the times we were on Skype together, and he was like, yeah, I've had some subscribers who are super loyal, and I try and always respond in the comment section when I see them, and it's I don't know how, I mean, I guess he works full time at it, but it's still, I don't know how he has enough time in the day to do everything he does with the comment section. It's pretty crazy.
It is, yeah. You must spend hours doing it, literally hours. Misjudged the placement of this a bit, but we can. Oh my god, that lava looks amazing. Was that you?
Yeah, I'm filling up the bottom with lava, and then I'm gonna make some netherrack fire around, sort of.
You genius. That's beautiful. Get out, oh creeper. No, sir. Can creepers detonate on creative when they blow up stuff?
They won't detonate because you won't trigger them to detonate, I think.
I see. Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. You can just.
So, okay. How long do I want this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll do a bit of a stunted house because I'm too lazy to figure it out. Counting, not happening.
That's what I like to hear. That's how you do it.
If I'm here, I'm going to do it your way. So we'll just do it. It can be a bit of an uneven, stunted house. But yeah, we might have to dig up some of this. Do you have like a time limit on these videos? Because I don't want to make so you have to upload like a 2-hour video.
No, it can go. I mean, I don't think it'll go for 2 hours.
Nah.
At some point, I'll get sleepy and just call it a day. But like, I aim for like 35 to 45 minutes. So,
Okay.
however long it turns out, it's not a big deal.
That shouldn't take too much longer. Don't know. Oh, wait. I'm struggling to make this. Is this right? I don't know.
It's okay. You're not on camera right now, so I could come and. Ooh, I'm getting kind of close there to the house.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
I'm no good at this.
I might have been a little aggressive with the lava in some of these places.
Oh. If it burns, we'll just leave the
leave the ruined house.
Just leave the crater, and that would be my mark. And it will have a story behind it. Even if I don't have a house, it will have a story behind it. Which
Yeah,
cool.
I might fill some of these in. Just these ones up here, I think.
Come at you. Okay. It's looking really weird right now. Is that my logo? Kind of. It's probably just going to look like a... I don't know. We'll see. Screw it. We're doing it live.
Oh, it's not. It looks like a house. It looks great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a house. Here, I'm gonna see how that lava. See if this bottom corner here catches on fire. That's probably enough space, right? I'm not sure exactly how many blocks lava does its thing, but
I don't know either.
Should be fine.
That's good. So yeah, back on the topic of YouTube, who have you got to play with who you're a big fan of? I guess Jack is a good example.
Yeah, no, Jack was amazing. My connection is sort of honestly unfair that I know Markiplier, because I was gonna record something with him at some point, and he was just like, oh yeah, let me we could use a couple more guys for this. Let me see if like Jacksepticeye guy's available, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, count me in.
And yeah, I mean, through Wade too, Lord Minion 777. I've got to meet some really awesome guys. He hooked me up. He does a lot of stuff with Manga Minx and Ohm Wrecker and D-Live and sort of that crew of people, and to win. And I know I'm going to leave someone off who I shouldn't leave off, but just like those guys, I've loved the stuff that Wade has done with them previously in like Rust and Town of Salem, and I got to record with all of them at some point earlier, and I got to record with Ohm Wrecker quite a bit recently, doing some Rust and some.
Yeah, I watched the Rust episodes.
And I think Ohm Wrecker's freaking hilarious, and it would be like my life goal someday to record with like Scene Anners and
I love
Chilled Chaos and Gassy Mexican Max and all those guys. But I mean, it's pretty much like dream come true for me right here. Like I couldn't imagine what else could be going better for me in terms of that. So
yeah, good to him. And I love Adam's formats of videos. You don't see it very frequently, if you know what I mean, like very, very quick snippet videos, but God, they're just so entertaining to watch every day, and it doesn't take up much time.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about it. It's funny, it seems like no matter how long a video is, there's always one person who thinks it's too long or too short. But I always thought that the way that Adam does his channel with the little 5-minute videos is really brilliant, because I have time, even if I'm super busy, you know, when I'm in the bathroom or something, I have time to watch his video.
Yeah,
I pretty much always do, because it's always hilarious and it's always quick.
I think Adam's a great example of people who have adapted well to YouTube, because as I said, I'm a bit of a YouTube nerd, so I've been on YouTube for a long time. And I think his channel has changed more than anyone's have ever seen over the course of their YouTube career. Because I remember when he first started, he was doing World at War, exclusively Call of Duty World at War. And then he was one of the first people to pick up Minecraft, which is now played by everyone and their nans. And now he does Gmod, which I think he got on it really early as well. I think he's pretty good at picking out, seeing games that are probably going to take off before they do, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
He's got an eye for
well,
it.
that is a big thing too, because that's what I mean, I haven't done that, but that is from watching a lot of YouTube, that's what makes people stand out. And I know I watched a lot of Mark's. I mean, I still watch almost all of Markiplier's videos, but
yeah,
I know he got in on what was it? I think it was one of the new Slenderman games that came out. But I mean, he was like the one and only guy who had a video of a certain game out for a couple days, and it was huge for him. And that's the sort of thing that like will get you noticed quickly.
That's what you got to find. There's always something there that someone's got to find it first, if you know what I mean. I think that's why indie games maybe have got so popular, because, well, I mean, indie games have always been popular. Everyone loves indie games, but recently, over the last 3 years, I'd say, there's been an explosion of indie developers, and indie games are like Microsoft and Sony are just heaping up every indie developer they can find. Yeah. But I like to think that maybe YouTube had a small play in that, because as you see people like Felix, Mark, people who do like different varied gaming videos like Jack, always trying out the newest indie game, because you never know where these games are going to go. And it just makes for good variety anyway. But yeah, you see YouTubers playing lots of games that you've never heard of before, just because of the crazy indie community and all the YouTubers giving it a go.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is. I'm gonna get a bird's eye view. Actually, it doesn't look too bad at all for my crappy Minecraft skills. Doesn't really look like my logo. Hasn't really come out very well, but there you go. I made a little mark. It's kind of a blue house in it. Doesn't really look like it, but sometimes things don't go to plan.
I mean, if you could look at it just from the front, it's sort of obscured here. It looks like looks like a blue house.
Yeah.
That's your logo, right? It's just a blue house.
Yeah, it is. I fell in lava.
That's
I'm blind, take it. It's close enough. I mean, you get what you see, and it kind of shows off my Minecraft skills, I feel.
This is very it's just indicative of how it goes over on.
I think so.
Joe's
channel. Yeah, there's no professionalism allowed on my channel. Or even when I do videos on Defend the House, like they're a big YouTube channel, And when we started, they were at 250,000, but there's no professionalism allowed because that's our style, you know. And who's got time for professionalism? I mean,
well, and it makes it
more personal, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I do appreciate the sort of not completely just like horrible quality, but like I appreciate blemishes on YouTube. I don't know, maybe it's just personal vanity. Maybe it just makes me feel better about myself. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, hey, even this guy has like he clips his mic sometimes, and the framing wasn't perfect. You know, like
I know what you mean.
I'm not so bad.
I know exactly what you mean.
But it definitely, you know, makes it more like, personal is a good word, I guess.
Yeah.
I almost just said that like that was my idea.
And a little bit off topic, but I like it's kind of on topic. I like the way that the people who are still dominating YouTube are still gamers, kind of. I mean, it's still really nice to see Felix on top, even though some people might say he doesn't deserve to be number one. But I'd much rather see Felix on top than like a company, if that makes any sense. Like people who have massive offices and invest thousands of people into production and camera work. And I just like it that YouTube should always have that personal touch, if that makes any sense. It should always be about the guy on their own in their bedroom. So I like how sometimes some people complain that gamers dominate YouTube too much, but I like it because I think gaming, the gaming community is probably one of the most do-it-yourself communities out there. It's usually just one guy at his computer, and I think that's YouTube should stay.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like the way of the future is probably not going to be like that for YouTube, just because it's I don't know. People are starting to realize, I think, there's sort of a lot of money in it if you if you can pump out a lot of videos and get, you know, if you have a company that can get exposure. But I feel like that really is the whole thing about YouTube is it's not, you know, it's not television. It's supposed to be two guys who have a camera who have an idea to make, you know, some kind of funny video or some kind of like, do you watch Raka Raka, the guys who did the Harry Potter versus Star Wars epic video?
I don't think I have.
I don't know too much about them. They're like a group of Australian guys, but they made this video that's got like super ridiculous special effects, and it's like a Harry Potter universe versus Star Wars universe sort of battle.
Yeah.
And it's just hilarious, and the special effects are super well done. And as far as I can tell, they're sort of just like a group of guys who are into like combat fighting, you know, sort of dramatic stuff, and into filming videos. And they have a ton of views. I mean, they were on, like, in the US, they were on the news and everything. So
wow.
They're pretty big time with that video, and they made some at least one follow-up that was pretty good. But yeah, like stuff like that is, you're never gonna see that on TV, but it's just fantastic to see.
That's why I like a big fan of like Freddie W, Rocket Jump, and Corridor Digital, the special effects guys.
Yeah.
That's why I like about their videos is when you watch it, it could be pretty easily mistaken for something that come out of a movie studio, but then you just see behind the scenes it's just a couple of guys just sitting in a room, playing around, having a laugh, and just being pretty masterful in their area, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just two guys who are really good at special effects. That's the best stuff on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Right. That's the coolest stuff for me. How do you like the lava? Should I do some netherrack, or is that? I
think what we should do is just do some netherrack, and then we're pretty much done. The lava's great. I'm gonna do some like spotted netherrack like this, or maybe I should embed it so that you can't actually see the netherrack. Just put it like there.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But not too close to the wall. Although I do think it'd be hilarious if it all burnt to the ground. I'm that type of guy.
Someday it's all gonna. Oh, what am I doing? I'm dumb. There we go.
I'm one of those guys.
I'll follow you around and light the netherrack. We'll see what happens.
This is good. It's good teamwork.
Oh, hey, the grass burns. That's interesting.
Hopefully it doesn't spread. Oh. It can't jump that far, can it? Right? It can't jump that far. I'm just watching, like, heart pounding, like, come on, don't burn. I mean, it's not exactly the most beautiful creation, but it'd be nice to leave something behind, except for a fiery hole. Just a pit of fire in my wake, like, oh, that would do. I do like burning stuff, so I guess it kind of symbolizes me if it does all go down.
a burnt down house symbolizes you. That's not good. Oh, this tree is not going to be a good thing.
We can go. Oh, guys, are going?
It almost did. I didn't think about it until almost too late, but I think I.
As long as fire can't leap, I think we're okay. I think that's going to look good. This is kind of what I envisioned when I had this idea.
Oh,
kind of, yeah, like a burning crater. The lava's better than I expected. And for some angles, it looks good, you know? When you were like, think up something to create, and I was like, oh god. Because I've watched the other episodes, and these guys have been doing some pretty nice stuff. So I was like, uh-oh, here we go. But it isn't beautiful, but I like it.
Well, it doesn't have to be beautiful. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah. I'm in the pit of fire, Miss Ben. You can go in it if you can fly. If you have the right to fly in it.
If you're not in creative mode, this is a really exciting place to come and hang out.
Yeah. I might put something in the house. I don't know, maybe a chest. So people who aren't in creative mode, if they get to it, they get a reward.
A reward in the house.
Yeah.
Seems like a good thing. Oh my gosh.
That looks cool. I like it. I think it looks really good.
I forget how fire works. I hope this isn't gonna burn. I think it just burns the plants. I think we're good.
Yeah. I think we're almost done. Let's put. Oh god, I fell. Oh, you lit up the house.
Oh yeah, I had to
look
put
at
my.
this.
For some reason, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have decided that my thing is glowstone. So
Yeah, it looks nice.
I had to put my glowstone in it. That's my one requirement for being on the show.
Okay, so oh god, is this uneven? So there's no middle. It's going to be a large chest. My OCD is not going to like it. There's not a middle, is there? Oh god.
Can you do it this way and do a large chest, sort of like there? Is that the middle?
Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, leave that there. I think that'll look good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, what do they get? What do they get?
Don't make it too good, because you don't want to set too high of an expectation.
They can have a red tulip. That's their reward for coming in here and fighting a red tulip. There you go. That is their great reward. A rose. Yeah, your reward. We didn't really have very much resources, so unfortunately the reward is a bit finite. But
there you go.
It is sentimental value. You know?
Now they know what to expect.
Well, let's have a look. What'd you put? Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. Straight to the point. It's great, but don't get your hopes up. I mean, we're not we have a small amount of resources. I mean, we're in creative. We could put like 4 stacks of diamonds, but
no. But we have limited. I don't know. I can't think of it. We didn't want to, so suck it.
Yeah. That's our excuse. Life is hard sometimes, and you don't always get what you deserve. It's a life lesson.
You should put that on a piece of paper and put that in there.
Sometimes life sucks, and you don't get what you deserve. So here's a flower, and do with it. Yeah, I've just made some space around the outside. I think that's done.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm actually quite happy. I'm gonna just make this a bit more messy. It doesn't look like a straight cliff edge. I want to look like a crappy crater. Get rid of all the straight edges, and then I'm pretty much happy. Yeah. I'm gonna get a big aerial view. Actually, you know what? That is kind of cool. It reminds me of something from Sims, actually, that little blue house. Or Monopoly, I should say, actually. Monopoly, little blue house. I'm gonna go over to your castle and see what it looks like from here.
Oh yeah, that's important. How's the view from the castle?
Ah, stunning, man. Come up here. Bask in what we have created. This is actually
nice.
pretty
On
nice.
top of the tower and everything.
Oh yeah. Quite picturesque.
Oh yeah, look at that.
If I do say so.
It's a nice little fiery death pit we made there.
Yeah, and the house kind of stands out because it's quite. I don't think perfect's the word, but clean. But it's inside a very destructive place. I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, went a little bit better than I expected.
Yeah, you sold it like we were just gonna be making a giant hole in the ground, and that was gonna be the whole thing.
Sorry to get your hopes up. That would have been fun.
We built a house, and it's nice. It's a nice addition.
Yeah, I'm glad to believe in it.
So,
than I
was there anything else that you wanted to get in? Any plugs or anything?
No, not really. If anyone's watching and they want to come over and check my channel, that would be awesome. I do gaming stuff. I also do Omegle videos every now and then, which are quite popular on my channel. I just interact with strangers, and it always ends up as a good time. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just a guy who enjoys playing strange games on the computer and interacting with strangers and some of my subscribers on Omegle. That kind of sums up my channel. So if you'd like that, come on over. If not, thanks for watching to the end.
Yeah. Well, this has been another brilliantly successful episode of Let's All Play. Hanging out here with Joe from Defend That House Joe channel. That's what it's called, right? Did I get it right that time?
Defend the House Joe, yeah.
Defend the House Joe.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna.
It's okay.
Just ignore me.
I'll let you go. That's okay.
But yeah, hanging out with Joe. His links to everything, any link that he will send me is going to be in the description below, guys. The link to his SoundCloud, where he has one song that he made in Fruity Loops. The link to his DeviantArt page, where he has one scanned-in charcoal drawing from his 9th grade art class. Anything that Joe has done, it's going to be in the description below. So if you enjoyed this video, even a moment of this video, if you thought that he was funny or I was funny, please check it out. At least take a look, and if you like his stuff, feel free to subscribe. Obviously, he's a hilarious guy, and not a half bad Minecraft constructor here. So,
thank you very much, sir. You're making me blush.
Yeah. So this has been fun.
It has been fun, yeah.
And this has been Joe and MySkerm. I guess we'll see you. Well, I guess Joe won't. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. Sorry. It's just sort of a one and done sort of thing. Maybe he'll see you in another video. But I will see you guys next time on Let's All Play.
Bye.
One day you'll get to our level. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, this isn't good.